Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's Mobile Mechanics. I have here a new tool we can look at today. It's a Kingbolen K10 Diagnostic Scan tool. So I'm going to open her up now. We'll have a look at it. Got a vehicle here we can plug it into. Okay, so I've got a Mitsubishi Outlander here I'm working on. We're going to plug the scan tool in here and we'll have a look. Okay, so I've already been using this for a week or so just to make sure everything works as it should. So inside the case here we've got different sort of cables, power cables, USB-C cables. In the accessories tabs up here we've got more cables, extension cables, 12 volt charging supplies, and a few more cables up here. So get the unit switched on, wait for it to load up. This is what it looks like. It's a 10-inch tablet. It's got a camera on the back and a nice sturdy stand. Comes with a Bluetooth dongle down there, what I've got connected to the car, and now we can put this on the steering wheel and we'll get ready to do an intelligent diagnosis. What that's going to do is going to scan through, find the chassis number of the car, and it should then give me the make, model and year of this vehicle. Diagnosis. So on this vehicle here we've just done a DPF clean. You can see there it's got a DPF service system required, and it also had an overfill of oil due to too many regenerations, so we've dealt with that as well. We'll run a smart scan. So this uses the launch system. Go through everything here, see what faults it's going to pick up. It's going to go through all the different modules. We've got chassis, immobilizer, ADAS system, video, audio systems, the power supply of the engine, body controls, and the safety systems. So we've got a code here for the oil dilution. Oh, it's not ready yet. Okay, so we're all finished. You can see we've got tire pressure low, faults, engine oil is too high, and a rain sensor. So what you can do with this tool is obviously read the codes, clear the fault codes. You can also go into the engine or whichever part of the system you want to look at, and you can read your live data for various different parts. There's going to be a long list of different parts here that you can look at. DPF temperature sensor, you can click all of these sort of different items you want to look at. Exhaust temperature sensor. We can search up here, the top bar, we can search for something that we want to look for, like engine speed, engine revolutions, just a different word for it, and it'll give you that in live data there. And if we come back here, we've also got special functions. Now obviously depending on what car you plug it into, you're going to have different items come up here. So we've got DPF regeneration, learn values reset for the throttle body, initialization. Let's go back. And if we want to do a full clear of everything, we can hit clear, and it will go through all of these items and clear everything. Now of course if one code doesn't disappear, it means you've got a problem there. But just going through most of the stuff that this tool can do. So you can go through the topology system, is what they call this, where you got all of the different modules showing up, or you can go system list, which is a more something easier. Basically it doesn't give you the abbreviations, you got proper explanations there what it is. ABS system, SRS airbags, service functions. Let's see what we have in there. Now again, like I said, different cars will show you different items on here, so we're gonna see what we can control with this car when this loads up. So again, we've got items for the DPF, sensor calibration, service reminders. Let's see if we can reset the service reminder on here. It's not always possible to reset the service reminders on each car. Sometimes you got to do it manually by pressing some of these buttons. Extra reminder set, periodic reminder schedule, reset default, manually reset service. This is an Outlander. Turn the ignition switch to off. You just follow these instructions for that. Basically it'll give you the instructions what you need to do to reset the oil. Okay, so what I've done here is I've performed a reset on the DPF and also a reset on the engine oil. So I've already done the DPF before, and now we've done the engine oil there already. So this is how you do it. Engine oil exchange service, yes. So you can see we've already reset it to 0. You just press perform and that's done, and that resets that, and that is through the special functions here in when you click through to the engine control module when you're reading the fault. Now that we've done that, if we clear the fault code, it should now clear. You can see. So a lot of this stuff with these tools is not only what the tool can do, but it's a lot about how you're able to use the tool as well. You need to know how to use it. So we have here, we've got different items that you can connect your ADAS systems, TPMS tools. What else have we got in here? Modules, so you can get a printer, a video scope, oscilloscope, battery tester that you can add on to work with this. They'll connect wirelessly as well. The maintenance options here that you can reset with this is basically everything that any normal mechanic is going to need. You've got brakes, oil resets, battery monitoring systems, ABS bleeding, TPMS, DPF system. You've got all of these here. You've got the AdBlue, which is very important these days. High voltage batteries. I'm not sure how that works because I'm not familiar with these sort of systems of the high voltage batteries just yet. We'll cancel off that. So it's basically everything that you want to reset, anything that you want to calibrate is doable on here. And it is bi-directional, so what that means is you can go into a certain unit. Let's go back, and I should have showed that while we were in here actually. You can control certain components of the car, so you can switch them on or switch them off. So basically if you want to hear your engine fan working, or the EGR valve if you've got it out and you want to see does it move, you can control it on here and the EGR valve will open or your fan will come on, that sort of stuff. We'll go into diagnosis here, and if we go back into the engine, we'll do some bi-directional controls, which is under actuation tests. So again, you can switch on your EGR valve from 0% to 100%, EGR valve 50%, all of the normal stuff that you want to test. So your glow plugs, you can switch them on. You can see does the DPF lamp light up, all sorts of different modules there. So now again, like I said, different cars that you connect this to, you're going to get different items that you can test. I'll put the link for this tool in the video, and I'm not sure there's anything else that I can show you. I mean, you can update it wirelessly, so I've got it connected here wirelessly. The dongle works via Bluetooth, so you don't need no cables to connect it down there. And we can check if we have updates available. You can press load your updates, and you can see there they load, and they've been installed. This is a very, very capable tool for most modern mechanics. I mean, this is going to do almost anything that you're going to want it to do. Now, like I always say, with any tool, people will ask, you know, will this do this specific option on this specific car? The answer to that is I can't answer those questions unless I've got the vehicle here in front of me and I plugged it in and I can see what the tool can do. But generally it can do 99% of stuff. You'll always need, no matter what tool you buy, you'll always need a backup tool, which I use something like that, AutoFix D1. You'll always need a backup tool when you're using one tool, so because this might work to do certain things on this car but you might find options that are missing on that, and then you'll have them on this tool, so that's why you need both tools. So I hope that's enough for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.